Hello, welcome back to Master Wealth. This will be part 2 to the 10 rules for wealth that go beyond conventional wisdom. If you haven't watched the first one, feel free to do so before we move on. Okay, let's hop right back into it. Rule 6. Break free from the chains of duty. You know what they say, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. And boy, do you have a lot of plans. Plans to pay the bills, plans to please your boss, plans to take care of your family, plans to fulfill your obligations. But what about your plans to achieve your financial dreams? Are they buried under the pile of duties that you have to do every day? If so, it's time to dig them out and dust them off because you deserve more than a life of drudgery and stress. You deserve a life of freedom and happiness. But how do you get there? By learning to tell the difference between the things that add value to your life and the things that suck the life out of you. By letting go of the unnecessary baggage that drains your money and energy and limits your potential. By freeing yourself from the chains of duty that keep you from pursuing your passions and goals. By doing this, you will unleash your creativity and drive and bring yourself closer to financial bliss. Let me ask you a question. What kind of life do you prefer? A life of duty or a life of joy? A life of joy is possible if you follow this rule. This rule will help you to pay attention to your choices and priorities. It will help you to focus on what is important to you and what makes you happy and satisfied. It will also motivate you to follow your dreams and goals without letting fear or guilt stop you. And that's how you achieve wealth. But if you ignore this rule, you will live a life of duty. You will do what you feel obligated to do, not what you desire to do. You will give up your happiness and freedom for the sake of others. And that's how you remain poor. So the decision is yours. Do you want to liberate yourself from the bonds of duty? Or do you want to stay trapped by them? The next rule on wealth beyond conventional wisdom is fortifying defenses. You may think that wealth is all about splurging on fancy cars, exotic vacations, and designer clothes. But beware. These are the enemies of your financial freedom disguised as pleasures and necessities. They will drain your money and leave you broke and unhappy. Don't fall for their tricks. Use your wisdom and judgment to protect your money from these invaders and secure your way to abundance. Before you spend a dime, ask yourself, does this purchase make me stronger or weaker financially? If it's the latter, drop it like it's hot. This rule is about being smart and disciplined with your money. It's not enough to earn a lot of money. You also need to keep it and grow it. That means you have to resist the temptations and pressures that try to make you spend more than you need or want. These can come from your own desires, your family, your friends, or society. They can make you feel like you're missing out or that you're not successful enough or that you deserve to treat yourself. But don't let them fool you. They are not your friends. They are your foes. They will only make you poorer and less happy in the long run. You have to be strong and wise and defend your money from these attacks. You have to think carefully about every purchase you make and ask yourself if it really adds value to your life or if it just takes away from your wealth. You have to be selective and intentional with your spending and only choose the things that truly matter to you and that help you achieve your financial goals. You have to be a warrior, not a spender. You may wonder, why is this rule so important? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you want to be rich or poor? If you want to be rich, then you have to follow this rule. Because this rule will help you save more money, invest more money, and compound more money. And that's how you become wealthy. Rule 8. Don't bet the farm on one horse. You know what they say, variety is the spice of life, and it's also the secret to wealth. Don't be a fool and gamble all your money on one thing. You never know when the market will crash, the bubble will burst, or the volcano will erupt. Instead, be smart and spread your wealth across different types of investments. That way, you can enjoy the benefits of each one and reduce the chances of losing everything. Whether it's stocks, bonds, real estate, or gold, diversify your portfolio and make it as strong as it is profitable. An example of someone who follows this rule is Warren Buffett, one of the richest and most successful investors in the world. He has invested in various industries such as technology, banking, energy, consumer goods, and media. He also owns several properties, including a farm, a mansion, and an office building. He once said, "Diversification is protection against ignorance. It makes little sense if you know what you're doing." An example of someone who broke this rule is Archie Carras, one of the most famous gamblers who lost it all. He arrived in Las Vegas in 1992 with just $50 in his pocket and a $10,000 loan. He then went on a legendary winning streak, turning his money into more than $40 million by 1995. He played high-stakes poker, pool, and craps and beat some of the best players in the world. He was known for his appetite to play big and take any risk. He once said, "I'll play anyone, anytime, anywhere, any game, any stakes." But his luck ran out soon enough. He started to lose millions in craps, baccarat, and poker. He refused to lower his bets or cash out his winnings. He became reckless and arrogant, thinking he could beat the odds. He once said, "I don't value money. I was born to gamble." By 1997, he had lost it all. He went from $40 million to $0 in less than 3 years. He had put all his eggs in one basket, and the basket broke. He had bet the farm on one horse, and the horse fell. He had ignored the rule of diversification and paid the price. The next rule on wealth beyond conventional wisdom is about never stop learning. Money can buy you many things, but not wisdom. That's why the rich never stop learning. They are always hungry for new information, skills, and perspectives. They don't follow the market, they shape it. They don't copy others, they innovate. They don't settle for what they know, they challenge themselves to learn more. Learning is the key to unlocking the secrets of wealth. An example of someone who follows this rule is Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue. She has been leading the fashion industry for over 30 years, influencing trends, launching careers, and creating a global brand. She is known for her taste, work ethic, and curiosity. She once said, "I think everyone should be open to learning, no matter what age they are. I think that's how you keep young and curious and interested in the world." If you think wealth is all about money, think again. Money is just paper, metal, or bits. It can disappear or lose value. What matters is knowledge. Knowledge is the art of finding, using, and making new information. It helps you to understand the world, to solve problems, to innovate, and to grow. Knowledge is the fire that ignites wealth creation. But how do you get more knowledge? You can't wait for it to fall from the sky. You have to go after it with a plan. Here's how. Step 1. Decide what you want to learn and why. Be precise and passionate. For example, don't say, "I want to learn something new." Say, "I want to learn how to play the guitar because I love music and I want to express myself creatively." Step 2. Break down your big goals into smaller chunks. Bite off one piece at a time. For example, don't say, "I want to play the guitar." Say, "I want to learn the basic chords and strumming patterns within 2 weeks." Step 3. Make your goals SMART. That means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, don't say, "I want to learn the basic chords and strumming patterns." Say, "I want to learn how to play 3 songs of different genres within 3 months and perform one of them in front of an audience within 6 months." Step 4. Write down your goals and review them regularly. Put them on paper or on your phone, or on your wall. Look at them every day and remind yourself why you're doing this. For example, don't say, "I want to play the guitar." Say, "I want to play the guitar because it makes me happy and confident." Step 5. Celebrate your achievements and reward yourself. Acknowledge your progress and pat yourself on the back. Treat yourself to something nice or do something fun. For example, don't say, "I learned the basic chords and strumming patterns." Say, "I learned the basic chords and strumming patterns and I played my first song without stopping." And that's how you learn anything you want. Remember, knowledge is power and learning is freedom. So don't waste your time and talent. Go out there and get what you deserve. You are worth it. Finally, the last rule for wealth beyond conventional wisdom is give more to get more. You may think that wealth is all about taking, but you're wrong. The more you give, the more you get. That's the secret of abundance. Whether it's money, time, energy, or love, the more you share, the more you receive. It's a law of nature, a law of karma, a law of life. So stop hoarding and start sharing. Give generously and watch your wealth multiply. An example of someone who follows this rule is Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft and one of the richest people in the world. He has donated billions of dollars to charity through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which focuses on global health, education, and poverty alleviation. He once said, "I'm a great believer that any tool that enhances communication has profound effects in terms of how people can learn from each other and how they can achieve the kind of freedoms that they're interested in." Another example is Oprah Winfrey, the media mogul and philanthropist. She has given away millions of dollars to support causes such as education, healthcare, and empowerment. She once said, "The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate." These people understand that true wealth is not about what you have, but what you give. They know that giving is receiving, and that generosity is the key to happiness. They are not afraid to share their blessings with others because they know that the more they give, the more they get. So if you want to be rich, be generous. Give more to get more. It's that simple. In conclusion, wealth is not just about money. It's about wisdom. It's not just about taking. It's about giving. It's not just about saving. It's about investing. It's not just about duty. It's about joy. It's not just about security. It's about growth. It's not just about what you have, but what you do with what you have. It's about living a life of purpose and passion, abundance and generosity. It's about making a difference in the world and leaving a legacy that lasts. So, if you want to be truly wealthy, follow these rules and go beyond conventional wisdom. Don't just chase money, chase meaning. Don't just seek riches, seek richness. Don't just accumulate wealth, create wealth. Don't just live, thrive. Thank you for watching. Remember, financial freedom starts with an adaptable mindset. See you in the next video. Cheers!